Phil Forman.
Good afternoon all, Phil Forman here. I'm a resident of Gibby's Valley, just out by Mochikarara there, and I'm speaking against the land drainage targeted rate, which it says in the documentation is to balance out things because we rural people use Christchurch city roads as well. We also use Nelson roads and Rolleston roads and a few other places as well, so perhaps we should have to pay rates in all those places as well. One of the main reasons I'm against it is, as a property holder, I do a lot of manual work keeping the water flowing out to the drains in our area, as do all my neighbours. I have hundreds of metres of swales and open drains which take the water off the hillside, the roads, and get it out to Lake Ellesmere. And that's at some significant cost to me, for which I seek no recompense, unless the targeted drainage rate goes through, and in which case I'll expect to be paid for my time then. We already pay similar rates to our city cousins as far as the value of our properties go. We do not have town water, sewerage or rubbish collection. We don't expect our city cousins to have their rates raised to pay for the services to our community that we don't have, which they enjoy. And thus, we don't see why we should pay more for the drainage of the Christchurch city streets. So if we pay for the Christchurch city streets drainage, we should also be paying for the Nelson and Wellington and everywhere else we use. I think the way things go right now is quite fair and equitable. There's swings and roundabouts, and I'm happy not to see a specific land drainage rate. Any questions?
Well, I think that a number of people have raised this issue, and one of the things that you said that really has rung home for me is that whole sense of there are other things that people in the rural community do for their area, not just their own properties, but for their area, that just don't end up on a balance sheet, you know. And I think it's a very powerful point.
Thank you.
Are there any questions? No. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ototahi